Welcome, everyone. This is the Judge Angel's All-Star Show. We are so happy to have you with us today. And we have as guests Pamela Goynes-Brown, who is running for mayor of North Las Vegas. And we also have Terry Liggins, who has written an app for fourth quarter living. Let's have some fun and find out some information. I am so excited to have our wonderful, wonderful mayor-elect for North Las Vegas, Miss Pamela Goynes-Brown. And she's going to share a few secrets about herself. So listen carefully. Pam, thank you for joining us. You're so kind.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here today.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Now, you're a college girl, right?
I am. I am a proud HBCU graduate of Prairie View A&M University in Prairie View, Texas.
Wonderful, wonderful. What did you major in?
My undergrad degree is in music education. I'm a classically trained pianist, and I just thought teaching would be the best route for me, and so that's what I did.
Wonderful. Your love of learning translated into your vocation.
Absolutely.
Oh, that is so beautiful.
Yes.
Now, you were a teacher, and then...
I taught in Clark County School District. I was a music teacher for 20 years.
Nice.
I did summer school and just regular general education as well. And then I was 15 years as a Clark County School District administrator. I was an assistant principal for 15 years, and I retired 3 years ago.
Oh, you look so young, girl. You didn't have any stress at all. You're looking good.
That's just the love of the job. That's what it's all about.
The love of the job, teaching our children.
Absolutely.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is.
And the kids are so receptive, and they love learning. It just energizes you.
Yes.
That is so wonderful. So you served 35 years in the Clark County?
Clark County School District, yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Were you born here?
I was not born here, but my family came here in 1964. I was actually born on an Indian reservation in Gouldens, Utah. My parents were teaching on the reservation, and then job came here in Las Vegas, and so we moved here.
Wonderful.
And been here ever since.
Wonderful. Yes. What a good move. A blessing for us, right? Well, tell us, how did you happen to run for the council?
Well, the seat that I occupied now in 2011, it was termed out from the prior councilman, William Robinson. And actually, it was my brother who said, you know what, Pam, you ought to run for political office. And I'm like, wait, who? Me? And so, I thought about it, and I'm like, I so love serving my constituents and serving the public. And then being in education, I say I deal with little people and all of their concerns and issues, and it's just elevated up to adults with same kind of problems and concerns, and I just like solving problems. And so I said, well, let's give it a try. And of course, I had to have family support. And so my sons were like, go for it, Mom. And my husband's like, you got this. And my immediate family. And so here I am today.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, a little birdie told me that you were the first African-American woman to be elected to Ward 2, was it?
Yes.
That's wonderful.
I am honored because I consider myself, my father actually held the same seat, and he was the first African-American male to serve in that seat and to serve as mayor pro tem. So he's my legacy, who I look up to, because I'm in that same role right now as the first African-American female to serve in a council seat and to serve as the mayor pro tem.
Wonderful. And your dad's name, please?
My dad is Theron Goynes, and he will celebrate his 93rd birthday this Saturday.
Oh, amen, amen, amen.
I'm just so blessed to still have him.
Happy birthday, Dad. Yes. We love you, and thank you for being a pioneer.
Yes.
That is so, so wonderful. Now, I hear during the pandemic, you were super busy.
Yes.
People like me were lounging and chilling in front of Netflix. I could not move. Yeah. Don't blame me. Don't judge me. Okay.
Yeah.
But you were doing something that was really a great accomplishment.
Well,
you and your colleagues.
Several things I'd love to boast about in North Las Vegas. As an educator, we saw that Clark County School District was struggling with getting children access to the internet, and they had hot spots with their buses in various parts of the city. And so driving into City Hall one day, there was a school bus in the Smith's parking lot, and we saw kids sitting on the hot pavement. It was like 100+ degrees outside,
Whoa.
trying to access the internet with their Chromebooks, sitting on that hot pavement. And so we're like, we have to do something for, and I call them my babies,
Yes.
in North Las Vegas. And then we needed some place for our employees and our first responders kids to go, because they couldn't take off from work. They still had to work. And so born was the Southern Nevada Urban Micro Academy. It was a micro
Now
school.
say that again,
It's
so
called,
we all hear it.
It was called the Southern Nevada Urban Micro Academy, and we
Okay.
call it SNUMA.
Okay.
And so it was designed for that purpose, so that we can offer first class in-person and online learning to our babies in North Las Vegas who did not have access to technology at home.
Now, that is so beautiful. How can we as an audience help the school? What can we do to help the school get more access to the internet?
Well, the first thing is we have to see which households don't. And sad to say, there are still households, not just in North Las Vegas, but throughout the valley, that still do not have access to the internet. And so I know there are programs out there for families who are in that situation. I know Cox has a program to, provide that for families at a very, very discounted rate. And so that's helped out tremendously. And then just for parents to get vocal and to be involved. And so we have to hear from you so that we can reach out and help you. And we did that throughout COVID, just, in contact with our families.
So at this point, if someone does not have internet in their homes, can they contact the council to get on the list so people would know they need help with internet?
They can contact our council. They can contact me. My phone number's out there in the universe. And then all of the major programs are routed through the county right now because they have the bulk of the resources, but we can absolutely provide them with information or send them websites like what Cox has to offer, and then we can get them signed up that way if they qualify for those reduced price programs.
Excellent. And it's also on our internet website. I'm learning too, okay? It's www.judgeangelallstars.com. We will put that link, the links that you have there. So anyone watching, we can do that. We always want to do more, but at least we can do that.
And one other thing, each of the council, we have our own newsletters that go out every week. And if you go to the cityofnorthlasvegas.com's website, you can sign up for our newsletters. And every week we put information in about Wi-Fi and technology.
Wonderful. There we go.
Yeah.
Because we need it.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, I know you were very active with the city's budget, particularly when you first took office on the council. What are some of the things you've done relating to finance and the budget?
Oh, wow. Well, just to understand where we are today, you have to kind of know where we came from. So back in 2011, when the economy totally tanked and the state, we thought we were on the brink of receivership, but the state didn't know what to do with little old North Las Vegas, and failure was just not an option for us. And so the vision that this council has set in place is to recover. And we put our heads together. We came up with a plan, like our forecast, and just to say that we want to bring in more business. We want to thrive on the economic forefront. We want to make sure that our communities are safe. And so the hardest part of that transition was we did have to lay off employees over about a decade ago, but we're bringing those things back. And as we attract and bring in more businesses, those are tax-paying businesses for a long time. So that increases our tax base, which puts us from we were junk bond status, and now we're A+, and that increases our borrowing power.
Yes,
and so
lower rates.
That helps with the recovery efforts in North Las Vegas. And then COVID hits, which kind of puts a pause on that. But I'm just happy to say that we are recovering, and we are recovering well. And industry, business is thriving in North Las Vegas. It's the happening place.
Beautiful, beautiful. And it's such a worthy parade.
Absolutely.
It's so meaningful.
So
because when the
meaningful.
kids watch it at home, they're saying, well, why are we watching this parade? Who is Dr. Martin Luther King? And they learn that history. They get it again.
Absolutely.
You're also involved, I understand you guys did the Craig Ranch Park?
Yes. Craig
It
Ranch
is
Regional
beautiful.
Park. It's 177 acres. And it was formerly a golf course. And so the park is ever evolving. We are in the process of adding an additional 20 acres to the park. There's a train actually going through the park, which would be really nice. So I just picture a small Disneyland where you're on the train and you're riding around the park so you can see its beauty. We're going to be adding soccer fields and some multi-fields. Pickleball is super, super popular right now. So we're going to have some pickleball courts. I think they're going to be within the tennis courts. And then the state-of-the-art, we have a state-of-the-art skateboard park out there that's used often. And then, of course, the AMP. It's our outdoor amphitheater, and we are starting to attract some top-name talent. Frankie Beverly and Mays will be there Labor Day weekend. And so we are just excited. And Parliament Funkadelic was just there last week, and that was one of their final their farewell tour, and it was at our park. So it's just phenomenal, the growth in Craig Ranch Park. It's a staple in the community.
Yes, it is. I had the pleasure of being there for a Cedric the Entertainer.
I was there. It was cold, but it was so worth it, right?
It was worth it. And the park is gorgeous, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
It's just manicured.
Yes.
It is just fabulous. I love it. I love it. So you're blessed to have such a wonderful family. I understand your dad has a school named after him.
Well, let me tell you, the school is actually named after my mom and my dad. The application process is quite extensive, and they kind of worked on it a long time. And my mom's like, you know what? I helped work on this application, so guess what? My name's going on that building, too. And so the district agreed with it. So it is Theron and Naomi Goynes STEAM Academy.
Okay, where is this school?
It's in Aliante, right off Deer Springs and Aliante Parkway.
Yes. Beautiful area, beautiful area.
Yes.
Well, what is your greatest goal for yourself?
My greatest goal for myself is to, first of all, thank God.
Amen.
For the
daily.
blessings.
Yes.
I am so humbled, and I'm just grateful for this journey that God has put me on. And I just want to make sure that, bottom line, my constituents, my community is happy, that they are thriving. People are happy in their homes. They feel safe. And so that's really important to me.
Yes.
I want people to feel that they're okay and that I'm very accessible, and if whatever problems are out there, please let me know or come and talk to me so we can work on solutions. I just love to solve problems, and I know I can't make the whole world happy, but I would love if that was the case.
Yes, that's a wonderful goal. And the key that you're alluding to is that communication. If people will just tell you what the issues are, tell you what's going on, and then we all talk about it and look for solutions. That's the way. Now, I have to ask, might you be our first African-American president of the United States? Yes. You have not because you asked not. Put it into the atmosphere, okay?
You know what?
Who knows?
Who knows? I put it in the hands of the Almighty, my Creator. Whatever that journey is that He has this path for me to go down, that's what I have to lead my life on. So right now, I don't know. I'm content in where I am right now. I'm ready to elevate my public service to the mayor position and just to get things. I'm not an in the front glory type of person. I just like to get the work done. And once that's fine, I'm fine.
Wonderful. How beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you very, very much. We're so pleased to have you as a public provider. I don't want to say a servant, but as a public provider with your skills and your leadership. It is a great, great, great journey we're getting ready to take. Before we go, though, I want to wish your dad a happy birthday.
Aww, thank you.
Yes. And hello to you, great mom.
Yes, hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
We love you both. All right, thank you for joining us. And will you please come back when you take office?
I will be more than happy to come back. All you have to do is invite me.
Thank you so much.
I am here. This was fun. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate being here today.
All right, thank you. We'll be right back.